Okay, I think this is finally working, I'm guessing. Let me go to the broadcast options. All right, my phone and everything is working fine. I think I'm good to go. Uh, Let me go to the broadcast. Okay, I think everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is working. Okay, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever your time zone is, everything is working. I think my microphone is also on. Okay, I think everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is working. Okay, it's been a long time. Yeah. All right. So, welcome everyone to the channel. It's been a long time. Haven't streamed anything for a long time, and it's been a while. Yeah. So, but I've been playing games, but I did not have the time to stream or upload a video or anything like that. And I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo actually lately. I think I've been playing for more than 600 hours now. So that was the count that I remember when I checked last time, 600 plus hours into the game. And I'm finding it really exciting. I got a basic VLG 29 and then a basic cockpit and everything's properly set up. So I'm enjoying my time here. So I joined a league called EnduroXperience. So I've been racing with these guys for for over a month, I think month or two now. It's a great gang to hang out with racing, great clean racing, mostly average players and a couple of well top players as well as low rank players. So it's a mixture of all the players. So this is the week six that we are that I'm currently broadcasting, which is already took place on Thursday evening. So this is a 2 hour race, so the video is going to be 2 hour long. We'll talk about the league a little bit more um, while during the video, but for now, let's just start introducing the players who are uh, in the league, who are at least in the race. So let me just play the replay. So I'm gonna pause it for a bit, and then I'm gonna go into the camera mode, and then I'm gonna walk in. So I'll just introduce. No, we don't have the player names. So, hold on. Yeah, that's not a good idea. So we need to have the race info on, and then the player names. I think so, but I think when we go to the camera. Okay, no worries. So we'll just do it like this. So this is the EnduroXperience. It's a Euro-based league, so the times will be on European GMT. I think the race lobbies are starting GMT 7, GMT time plus 1, 7 p.m. That's when the lobby starts, and the race starts starting 8 p.m. So that's the evening, even for me. Except for one New Zealander, it will be morning for him. But anyway, I'll talk about the players and like. But this is the round six of this league. This is the season two of the league. Um, they had a season one where everybody raced whatever the car that they want in given tracks. So whatever the car that works best for them in the track, and then so no restrictions on season one. So players were free to race any of the cars, anything at all. And then of course, BOB is always on, and with the suspension option is open, so you can tune in the suspension and you can have the brake balance. But that is basically it. So let me go to the results, and I'll talk you through each and every person in the league, and then yeah, it's like a brief description of all the guys who are racing in the league, and then like how many points they have in the league as well. So let me just see the player scorecards here. All right, so let's start with myself. I'm in the pole. I was able to get a pole on this track because I found some good pace on the track. Those who doesn't know, this is a Japan real track, uh, real life track in Japan. This is Suzuka. For anybody watching Formula or anybody into motorsports, they already know it. So first of all, that is myself, and so far in the season, I'm having 49 points, and so I've so far won 4 races out of 6, and did not participate in one, and then came second on the second race, because second race we had a A-rated driver. That I'm not a A-rated driver. I'm a B-rated driver, not even B. I can say somewhere between B and C. So this is myself from Paul K9, and then sorry, we have second Musi, the New Zealander. He's a really fast driver, same category as me. We are in between B and C somewhere right now, sitting at the lower B. But yeah, Musi is a crazy fast driver, and for this season we have to stick with the manufacturer. So I forgot to tell you that. So I'm in Porsche, so I have to race with the Porsche for the entirety of the season, and the Musi is on a Lexus. So these guys are pretty fast and pretty awesome car, that is, and they will be racing in the Lexus throughout the season. And then we have third, the most weird, not the most weird that I've came across, but it's a weird gamer tag. His name is Scott, so we call him Scott because we cannot call him Dad, but he likes being called Dad. I think pretty great guy, and yeah, pretty funny guy. So Musi, I forgot to mention, he's one of the admins in the EnduroXperience League. Very cool guy, very calm, cool, and very competitive as well. Great pace. And Dad is one of the fastest in our category. And I think he can be maybe slightly up there in B lobby, uh, in B category, but yeah, so far, yeah, he's in the mix with us at the moment, but he has times where, yeah, his pace comes alive and then he just go for it. So yeah, he's in the team BMW, so he'll be driving a BMW. It's a race, pretty funny guy, great person to hang out with him any day. In the group chat, it's pretty funny, and he makes racing interesting. And then we have at number 4, that is Siggy, one of the admins of the group in the experience. For about the information about the league, I will be posting down in the description below. I don't want to take a very long time describing everything. So this is Siggy at number 4, and as I mentioned, one of the admins, pretty cool and calm guy. Sometimes can get little bit frustrated because he's dealing with his wheel issue. Um, at the time being, so he switched from I think belt-driven wheel to a direct drive wheel, and he's not having a great time with the wheel. And I really do hope that he finds a solution for that, because I have to mention that he's the most improved driver in the grid right now, because he at season 1, I think at one point I used to even lap this guy, but now he's actually finds a lot of pace, and he's really fast. So fast that he led the 95% of the race during the last round in Barcelona. So I have that replay as well. So I'm planning to broadcast that in some time. So let's move on. We have Dave, the season 1 champion. he returned back on the sixth round. He was absent throughout the other 5 rounds because he's racing in real life as well. So he's now returning to the season, and we hope that he sticks around. But we don't know. Yeah, real life is more important. That's the priority. So he returns, and he ran a perfect race in season one. But I think he's getting used to it once again because I believe that he was away from GT7 for a long time now. So glad to have him back, and our season one reigning champion on the grid again with us. And this is Timo, and he's also running a Porsche, as you can see. But this is my teammate. We've been running together Porsches since the round one of season two, and he's my teammate. We share setups, we share strategy, and he comes up with great setups. And yeah, pretty fast guy, and well improved compared to season one to season two. Pretty consistent, and yeah, bringing points every race. And then we have Orange Falcon. Oh, yeah, just forgot to mention this is uh, Timo, that he's the founder of the EnduroXperience Racing League. So he's the person behind the scene. So we go to the next person. This is Orange Falcon, and he's one of the new guys. I don't know much about him anyway. And we have Neriux, a guy that you have to keep an eye on him. He starts at P8. So he's also a new guy. I don't know much about him. And Grandy, this is also one of the admins in the group. He's the latest, newest admin. And in the group, he's in a BMW. You can see that when I change the screen, it doesn't go that far. So I'm very sorry about that. And I'm very sorry in advance for the cough that I'm having. Grandy, he's, yeah, pretty cool, calm guy. And yeah, he's also having the same wheel as Siki, and he's also having the same issues as Siki. So these two guys are struggling with their new direct drive wheel, and it's sad to see that because otherwise, uh, pretty fast guy in our division. Okay, so moving on, and this is Doc. He's running a Porsche, so hopefully he'll bring some points to the team Porsche. This is a manufacturer's championship, as you can say. So you have to stick with the manufacturer, you have to stick with the car. So yeah, he's in a Porsche, and yeah, new guy to the group. We'll get to know him as we move through the race. And the last but not the least, Pants. He's also a new member to the group. So I think, yeah, we got 11 players, and I know that we had a couple of DNFs. So I think we are good to go. Let's start the race. I'm gonna switch to Mrs. camera because you see it in a bit. Here we go. Here we go into the turn one. Sorry about that. Yeah, I dropped out. I'm keep dropping out. Oh, that's who that is. Yeah, that's Dave. Dave goes out. He spins out at turn one. But yeah, I've dropped to 5 because everybody else very fast. In the Porsche, the Porsche is a pretty bad for standing start. Yeah, it's not really great. Miss is having a great pace, great lead, and Siki also fast, I suppose. He's in P2 now. And then we have Scott here on P3, so everybody just at this one place, and I think I got the place back from Granby there. Once again, because like I said, I found some good pace there. And then, yeah, here we go. Into the hairpin. Demo in P6, Orange Falcon P7, Marriott's still P8. You have to watch this guy. keep an eye on this guy. So this is me. We got P1, P2, P3. They're all saying, oh, I goes to the inside there. That goes wide. Oh, there's a slight touch, but I don't think that is pretty much critical. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. He did not report anything, but I think it's not that critical. But Grant also gets the place because he was behind the squad. So I think maybe it can be a small incident. I don't know. But yeah, he gets the place with that running wide, and he gets my slip through forward. So now I'm back at P3. City and Messi, they are leading the race. We have squad. Timo is in P6. There is no changes for him, and Marriott's got past Orange Falcon. He's in P7, but I'm gonna post the race for a bit, tiny bit here because I don't know what is happening with the sound. I'm not getting any sound at all. I don't know. I don't know what is going on here. So I don't know what's going on here. Getting any audio at all. So let me post the video once again. I'm sorry for the interruptions that are happening because I just don't know what happened to the video, the audio of. So now I'm back at P3. CPM, Messi, they are in we have squad. Timo is. Okay, the race sound is there. I'm really sorry about that. So, yeah, the race sound is there in the video. It doesn't matter. So, let's go. So, the order has changed a bit. I dropped the B5, then I'm flying the two places and the Grandy as well. Flying the one place, I have to keep an eye out for the minimap. Somebody dropped so many places. Here comes Nerix at 7, and he's closing into Timo right now. Orange Falcon, and followed by Pants, DBB down on 10, and who's that? Oh, this is Dave. Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah, this is Dave. Dave is having a huge gap. I think he had a huge spin there. Of course, he went to the wall. I think, yeah, you can see the damage there. A little bit of the damage, the visual damage. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. That's, yeah. He's not having a very good right now, from what I can see. Let's see what's happening at the front of the pack. But Dave, the championship, reigning champion. So no positions swapped, I think. In front of the pack, but CP is having, Messi is having a pretty good lead, and then CP is followed by him, and I'm kind of close to Siggy, but not close enough to do any kind of move. Then followed by Grande, and then Timo Nerix goes past by as a third one, yeah, Nerix. Yeah, that seems to be a great move it's not from the outside, but you know, got past him before into the turn one. So that great pace for Nerix. I think he has a lot of pace there. And then, but I don't think there's anything happening as of right now. Orange Falcon goes wide. He touched the grass there a little bit. Oh shoot. Yeah, he's in control. controlled somehow. I don't know. I don't know what the event he was sliding and he was losing time to Timo, I think, there. But our move has made or what? What happened to CP there? Hold on. We'll just go back and see. Oh no. Oh, something bad happened. Let's see the replay of that. I think CP touched a bit of a grass, but I cannot say like exactly is that he's having a big problem. He's been having that since the end of the Barcelona event that continues. So that Scott gets the point. B4. There was a slight contact, but she loses it again. But recovery there by Scott, and Marriott is right behind Scott, and then there's a little bit close here because we have enabled that because of major collisions that we had in the past races. So Marriott had a look there, couldn't make it, but yeah, pretty fast pace from Marriott from B5. Sorry, B8, 6. Here comes Ferry. It's close enough. Goes inside. That looks into the inside a bit, but I think he's having a pretty. Whoa, that's close enough, but I think that is. I think Scott is struggling there because Marriott is having crazy good pace and he's trying to position his car all over the place. Goes outside. Marriott. He had a look, but he just did not have enough pace because that was consistent through turn 1. And so me and Siki, we still have a big gap to each other. So third place for Andy Siki after his incident. He's back in B4 and Scott and Lobbies. Timo, I don't know what happened to Timo. I think he dropped a couple of places, I think, because he was 6 before. I think he had a spin. Yeah, he told me that he had a spin. Yeah, that is on that. Yes, that's that. So we are still pretty much behind at home. So I had an issue. I don't know which lap that is, but I think that was the last lap that I had the issue. I followed the Musi a little bit closer and then I ran right up to one. I don't know when was that happened because I made a couple of mistakes as well. So that was one, and then another major spin with some accident. Some kind of an accident, also some kind of damage. That is something like 50 or something. So I'm closing in here a little bit. We'll see say that it's struggling with that also. So is it this lap or the next one, or I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. No, I haven't screened just yet. Yeah. I haven't screened just yet. So I think that incident is during the next lap. Just looking at the times to reduce. So far I'm good. Goes down on B4. B5 is Marriott. Marriott made a move on Orange Falcon and CP. I think he's dropped from B4 again. I think that could be one of his issues with the wheel. He dropped 7 and Orange Falcon up to B6 and Marriott at B5. So the gaps are forming. You can see if you watch top right, the gaps are absolutely forming, and I'm close to Lucy than ever. Thanks to that, he's having a little bit of problems with this tires. His tire date is pretty high at this rate. As you can see, it's sunny weather, so we're traveling. track temperature is a little bit high. And, yeah, because of that, the tire degradation is a bit high. And apart from Scott right here, nobody else knows how to manage their tires. I don't know about Nereus or the other drivers, but Nereus seems like a crazy good pace. Maybe he knows more about managing the tires, but apart from Scott that I know of, nobody else know how to manage their tires. So you're pretty close to each other right now. I'm at the slipstream. That was a close cut finish again. I mean, I thought. I mean, from the replay, it's pretty close. Oh, here I go. Yeah, that's what happened. And those slippery green stuff, you cannot stay on those. Those are really slippery. And yeah, there I go. And Musi pulled the gap once again, and he has a pretty safe gap. But we have Dad and we have Scott and Lobbies fighting for the places. And we have Orange Falcon, City up to 6, so over to Orange Falcon. City is having great pace. That I'm not so sure with this Lexus. And then comes after Orange Falcon, and then Pants, and then Timo still at P9. So let's see. I think the batteries are for P5, right? Sorry, P4 right now with Nereus on top. From the minimap that I can see, that City's pulling away clearly. City's pulling away. City has more pace than Orange Falcon. I mean, City had more pace than me during the last round. Yeah, that's a great race that I have to show the replay. Nothing much happened in that race. Sorry, yeah, it's a pretty normal race until the last laps. Nereus goes a little bit wide there with the green stuff, but he keeps it safe, and so that puts a little bit of a gap. We have Orange Falcon and Pants here. Supra, so that will be their team, and they will be the points. Just Supras. So I don't know up to how many places that we need. That I have to check, and also I'm hoping that my internet connection stays consistent, because the last stream I was streaming this way, but sure. Here we go. Scott had a bit of an issue, that's why the third lap was 6, but apart from that, he's very consistent. And Nereus has a gap because of he ran quite a bit there, that's why the gap is there. And we have 2 cars, 2 Supras close to you, not that close, but close to each other. But I think maybe Ben's having a little bit pace. And we have Timo in P9. I think he's slowly recovering. Yeah, he has a 2 and 5, and then apart from that, he's running 2.5s now. He's in the T4s once the tires are warmed up, and Dave is still stuck in P10. I think no, he was P11. He dropped down to the last. But we all know that Dave has pace, and you can see that he's consistently on the 2.3s. So Timo in P9, and then now we have a good 5 here. Not so much as of right now. From the minimap, the closest 2 cars are behind him. Let's see. Apart from that, of course, that there's the P3, 4, and 5 are pretty close. I think Nereus got overtaken by that. No, I think Scott. Yeah, Randy was running P3. That's yeah, but Scott is fighting for that now. You can see Scott is really close. I mean, he's all over the doors of Grundy. And yeah, I'm pretty close to Messi as well. You go onto the straight, I know that there's nothing I can do on the straight. Nothing at all. Because Alexis all day, every day, fast and straight. And, I did gain a I did gain a bit. So yeah, English is not my first language, so trying here. Orange Trunken was on soft tires. He goes to the pit. I mean that's not a great tire. Yeah, so I gained a little bit as it's true, but for the most part he's keeping it tight. But yeah, sometimes I think he's running a little bit wide. He ran a little bit wide there as well. You know, for me, I know that I have the pace, but I need to keep it also. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of a drift moment for myself, but luckily on the track, didn't go off the track. You know, lose a lot of time, but yeah. I mean, I was at the limit. I mean, I need to get to the lead up, trying to get the lead. I know that I have the pace, but Messi is unpredictable. He can find pace out of nowhere. He can be so fast, and yeah, we don't know actually. That's why I wanted to get past very much. I think he's safe there, even though he went a little bit wide. I don't think that is a bad line. I guess I don't know the lines that much, but let me check the fight for B3 is on. Scott's taken over Grant. They're going side by side here. This is great racing. This is close. And it's great racing. And Granty holds back. But have a look into the inside. They're side by side through the chicane. I think there's slight contact, but nothing that bad. But Granty goes through, and so is Nerix, because Nerix saw the opening and followed Granty through that. That is some great racing. Everybody, that's why I love this group. They all know how to race clean. They know how to race like champ. Here we go, the battle for B1. Yeah, almost side by side there, but Granty runs, Messi runs a bit wide. That's the line here, so I'm keeping it tidy. And Messi had a moment. Yeah, Messi had a moment. He ran a little bit or too much over to the curb, and he had a slide there, and he was struggling with the tires as well. So here I go into B1, and yeah, I was not sure, even though I was one, I was not sure, whether I'm gonna keep it or not. But then there was a little bit of a comfort knowing that Messi is struggling a little bit with the tires. And Darius goes into P3. When does that happen? I have no idea. We just need to rewind it and see when did that happen. I'm really sorry. So it was Granty. Yeah, Granty was at P4. But I swear I'm gonna fast forward this one after watching this. This is a really close battle between Nerix and Granty. Oh, Granty spins. That's why. Okay, here we go. Need to watch Granty. Oh, he goes wide, and I think he was having multiple disconnections of the wheel, so that can be that. So Nerix goes into P3. He has crazy pace. That's what I told you. Look for him, because I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him, and yeah, I know that he's having great pace as well. But trust me, that's not gonna get this fight up that easy. Yeah, Scotty's a fast driver. He's really fast, and you can see the timings that he had a bit of a moment at lap number 8. That's why he's at 206. But apart from that, if you look at this time, the first lap everybody scored, the second lap, that's a bit of a issue. And I think this is not this is 205, I think 205, so not that great, but it's okay, but I don't. That is okay. I mean, he probably made some mistakes somewhere. That's why he's in Duo 5s. But apart from that, you can see he's on Duo 3s for the most part, and that's really consistent. That's really good compared to our our division, which is Pro Am. You can see from the sticker on my car that this is Pro Am division, and we have a bunch of pro guys, couple of pro guys who are at another totally different level. Because when those guys show up, there's no podiums for us. Maybe how many guys there are? Like 3 or 4 guys faster than us. So once they show up, the podiums are for those guys, so not for us. And Merrick's at P3, Ascot P4, and CD at P5. You can see that CD is climbing up. He's having great pace, and of course, like his spun. So that is another case. Here goes Spans 7 and 8. Goes Demo, my teammate, and Dave is up to 9. Our reigning champion and not good at exit there. He's having a lot of oversteer. As you can see, he had a pretty bad first lap. Of course, the second lap was pretty bad. That as well. He had a spin there, and then he has multiple consistent Duo 3s, but then he drops to Duo 4s there. I think he's also maybe having a little bit of issue with the tires. But apart from that, no known issues from his speed or anything, because we have only 2 guys that is planting who's having an issue with the wheel. He said he had multiple disconnections, and CP also having an issue with the wheels. It could be one of those disconnections that is P4 Scott on P3 Marriott, P2 Mercy, and P1 is myself. So the order remains the same as of right now. You don't see like so many drivers what do you call this, chunked up together in the minimap. I mean, I need to keep close eye. You don't know what happens at times here. So I just have to keep an eye on the map. So let's look the fastest guy right now. No, not the fastest guy. I mean, the fastest guy right now, as of the moment, I can say, I mean, myself, but no, I don't think it's myself. Darius is not the fastest guy. I mean, he had not gone and have a faster lap, but but he's fast throughout the race. You can see him flying so many places from P8 to P3, and he has 2 more places to go for the race. This is great because in a way this is scary. One thing is that I didn't know that he's a coach, and now that I know that he's a coach, in a way this is really good because that points for coach. It doesn't. I mean, nobody forces any driver to see a car. If you look at the paper, if you look at the performance, hold on, we have a fight between CD and Scott. I think they are close to each other. Let's see if they have a fight because, like I said, hold on. There's a couple of fights. I think maybe Pants and Timo, or I'm sorry, CD and Scott. Let's see if CD has ace to go past. Well, they are pretty close. They are pretty damn close right now. So on paper, Porsche is a pretty good car, but we all know that Porsche is an all-round. It's what do you call it? Jack of all trades. It's not what is that saying? Let me just Google that saying while we watch CD fights for people. know that I remember. I remember. It's just mind. So yeah, it's jack of all trades, master of none. That is much. I can safely say that he is an all-rounder. He has decent top speed, decent speed, and there is acceleration. But when it comes to excelling in any of these, no, we don't have that because Scott goes into pits at lap number 12. I think he's having bad luck with maybe he's having a different strategy altogether, so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, he said he's gonna run 2 stints on medium and then I don't know. So I think he finished 3 or 4. But you know the great thing about watching the replay and talking about my perspective of the replay is that you can see like so many fights on your place where really damn. I don't see all of them while I'm racing. I'm just concentrating on the lines that I'm taking, the guy behind me, the guy in front of me. So I'm not just really concerned or paying much attention who's or in front of me if that is not the same engine car. So the engine car that is right in front of me. Of course, if they like 2 cars in front of me fighting, that is really good for me. Yeah, Ziggy was a little bit wide there, but that's a dangerous thing. That's only edge. I mean, something that I try to avoid as much as possible because, you know, this is a 2 hour race. It's just not about your pace or anything. Oh, here comes scenarios. Very easy. It's all over the back of that Lexus, and I think he'll get the move done here side by side. No, not side by side, but he runs wide, but he's still. That's a sin. That's a sin and a half. I think that Narius knew that he had dirty tires. He comes into the pits. He was having really hard time with that car. Yeah, that was off. And as he goes wide and then he comes back, he rejoins the track. The awareness, the level of awareness, the level of pace, patience, consistency. I don't know, you can see that this guy is crazy. I mean, this guy could be a potential contender for really more. I mean, so with his first race, it's already in a podium position, so it's just really great. Right off the bat, it's podium position as of now, and given the lead that he's building, so this is me. I'm pretty far ahead, and let me check. Look at once I had it to 5. I don't know why. Well, I think maybe something happened. It's a bit of a slow lap. I guess maybe something could have, but I don't remember anything particularly going wrong for me. Then 202s, but I say my time is 203s before as well. So 203s, 204, 203s, 204, 204. I really see something. Yeah, not bad at all. So pretty good lead here. I think the lead is about 7 seconds, I guess. Okay, and then comes in P3 is Ziggy. So Ziggy's back on his pace. I think he found a bit of pace there. And apart from the incidents that happened to him, I think he's won. Maybe he went out or something like that twice, but apart from those could be also as a result of the ability here, sure. But those, he's been running a good race for TPO first defense. Yeah, he has some great points. So when we have more fights, we have Timo right behind that. I think Pan is not winning yet. He's yet to hit, and Timo jumps next. So we are going to compete on this half because I know we are on the same strategy. So excuse me. So Scott rejoins. Oh, sorry, Scott is P8, and then Musi rejoins at P9, and then Link and P11 A back, and Dave is on P7, and then right behind comes Scott. Dave and Scott. Gonna be pretty good competition. I'd say. Let's see the battle ahead. There are 2 cars that is Timo and Vance. So let's get Timo in the famous Rexy livery. It's a Rexy on fire. I mean, this is not a dinosaur right now. This is a dragon. Dragon that changed after B5. That's Supra, gold chrome Supra. So I'm in the pits right now. So that was my strategy. Pits. Then we get Nereus as well goes into the pits. And Timo is going to the pits as well because I know that Brad go. Chicane. And then Timo goes into the pits as well. Bands on E3 now. But then this is the difference between those sprint races and those races where you have to have those pit stops as well because those pit stops are as important as yours. It doesn't matter how much space you have, if you screw up your strategy, you're gonna get that because the other guy has a better strategy. Your strategy plays a huge factor in endurance. So I'm at P4 by 4 tires. I think he had around 8 inches. So he's on all tires at catching 20 I'm quite not sure what's the strategy of CE and going to as well, but apart from there really here's the strategy. Yeah, but the battle here, this is the battle for D4, but it is an open battle, so this is stack, so I don't think this is going to be a big of an issue. He goes wide, then wide back. Right at the back of the Supra, get the slips from the back of the Supra. Oh, pretty close, but I don't think that. Oh, here I go. Okay, looks to the inside, but then no, just following him. It's really chicane. CPO didn't be that 16, and okay, Vance continue on, and then I also continue on. That's the thing. I don't know that whether he's going to the next one. From my understanding, even right now, I don't think that he's repeated. But I get the better. Exit out there. I'm a little bit later in the games as well. Yeah, gets the better exit. Get forward. Back to half currently up ahead. So where else the fights are taking place? Where's my teammate? Chicken. You're making up his As you can see, he's riding a pretty consistent race right there. 204s, 205s. But I think it's great that you are consistent, even though it's like 205s, but you're still consistent, so you can stay with them whenever somebody in front of you screw up, something like that. But the cars are pretty much spread across evenly. I think here is very slightly at spot 160. Once again, it's getting spot. And this is 35 miles of the race. We're already 17 laps into the race. So I believe that all of the pit stops are done, but I'm not sure about it. So he's running three started. It started. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I was not sure. Remember that, but oh, I goes into P1. I don't know what happened there. I just wanted to see what happened. Let me check. Okay, he's on a wider line and I'm the inside line. He goes a little bit wide, but nothing out of control. But I think he's on all tires. Yeah, because I saw that he goes pits, and we continue on P9, and Vance is still on the number 2. Remember, is he the one, or is that the Falcon? I think the yellow Falcon. Let me just check. Yeah, the orange Falcon. Yeah, orange Falcon is the one. I think it was soft and guys. And Doc is out beaten, and that's a Rusted Liberty Potion. Rusted Liberty with deep set of teeth. And Dave's in a, I think it's a typical BMW. Liberty, that's about Liberty, right? Japanese, don't do that. That's Liberty. Dave's Liberty, yeah, pretty decent. Pretty good. Not decent, Liberty, that is. Just wanted to see there's a fight moving up here. Not that much close, but not that much far as well. So Eric is closing the gap there. But then again, let's go. So we talked about orange Falcon. I don't know. It looks like a custom livery job that he had done because I can see clearly that it's flag. So yeah, orange Falcon. The color is orange, and he has his colors. I think there's something with the something really it's really difficult to see. And hold on a moment, we have fans speeding right now up to 18 laps on speed. Great, still that's let's wait, get back, hold on, the lyrics, and they are closing in the other ones, like this is that's right. But anyway, let's get back to yeah, Dave's in a BMW, just normal BMW. They're Brandy, just the most beautiful car, the most beautiful vehicle right now. That is what I can say. And I love the color wheels and the whole combination is good. But it's brands, it's just that's that's it. This is the Dragon, the Raging Dragon. It's Rex, actually Rex on fire. That is what it is. So yeah, the world famous Rex in Sapphire. If anybody follows Instagram knows this one. the car XC and Roxy both. And the CD is a pretty cool classic looking delivery. I believe that is release number 80, and then you'll see a gold delivery, um, been right, gold, gold delivery. I don't know whether it's a custom made one by himself or anything, but I think CP worked on this level details. It's looking pretty good. It's really good. So the color combination and everything, the details. And now it's in a livery, of course, one side he has the whoa, this is a fight. Is it gonna be another sin? It's really inside, you know. It's not. Oh, this is getting close. Let me watch this fight before we go on about the livery. This is a great fight. Isn't it? Yeah, it's not have enough space, and he's maybe here and there. I mean, but he's on a fresher tire. I think he's 5 laps older than one. Yeah, 5 laps old, and then we have Scott here. He been at 12 laps, so these tires are 8 laps. The difference is 3 laps, and that is quite a bit significant difference when it comes to tires. So that is why he's having more pace than compared to Scott on P3. So closing in, as you can see at the braking markers, is closing in pretty much. So that 3 lap tire difference can make a big difference when it comes to pace. But I think the BMW overall, I think it's not that really great on the corners. I guess I'm not sure, but that's a close one. This is a close battle between these 2 great levels from Nerix, but does not make any contacts. Goes into inside right there, but Scott is having great speed on the exit, and he pulls ahead. You can see that how much good that BMW pace is compared to Porsche. Now this is going to be really close at the chicane. Let's look at it from Dad's perspective, Scott's perspective. Let's see, this is going to get really hot and spicy. Eric is looking to the inside, outside. He doesn't know. He probably knows where to go. Okay, that covers inside, and Nerix goes to the outside, late on the brakes, goes Nerix past Scott. That is great racing and a great overtake, and I think Nerix having really good pace. At the outside, he braked late there, and he knew that he had better pace, and he saw the opportunity while Scott goes to the inside, because inside you cannot carry a lot of speed from my understanding, but while the outside line, yeah, they have that what you call this slight banking. I think that is what it called. So yeah, pardon, sorry about that. But then Scott is pretty close still. This is great battle. This is a great fight, and we have another fight here between Randy and Pants. But for Pants, I think he overtook Randy, I guess, because Pants was having fresh tire. Randy goes outside. Randy goes outside there, outside of the track. Could be one of these disconnecting moments right there. But let's look at ahead. These two are still close, pretty close to each other, and I'm not sure if Scott had a better exit here. Is he closing in? I cannot really see from the minimap if he's closing in or not. No, I don't think so, because I can see that Nerix pulled a little bit of a gap there. Yep, that is 100% Merrick's had better exit out there as well, and he's now pulling the gap to Scott. And yeah, Scott with 3 laps all the time compared to Merrick's. I think that I don't think that he's struggling, but he does not have enough pace compared to Merrick's right there. But he's closing in again. They are pretty close right now. Once again, I think he had a better run out of turn 1. And as you can see, he's a great Senna fan. You can see that he's wearing Senna livery helmet as well. Great dude. Scott is great taste. They are pretty close too. Really close. And Messi is at P4. And he has speeded at lap number 13. So that's 9 sounds about. Yes. Yeah, that is 9 laps of the tires. Mostly. And here's Nerix. I think he's a bit of pulling away, but Scott is still in the slipstream of Nerix. He's not gonna give this up. Scott's not gonna give this up that easily, but compared to the tire offset, he goes wide a little bit there. Is that in front? Yeah, I think Scott's in the inside line there, so maybe slight contact, but I'm not sure about that. But that goes through the inside after Nerix make that slight mistake of going a little bit wide. It touches that light green stuff next to the curb. But Nerix still, this is still having great pace, and he's still in the slipstream, being patient through the chicane, waiting for the next opportunity to take over. Scott once again. Scott is great awareness. He's stood right there. He was right behind Nerix until the point that he's gonna make a mistake and then he was right there to pick up the pieces and then take the place. Again, a great run from Nerix from the outside line. And these two are fighting it really hard. Sorry. Excuse me. These two are fighting it really hard here. Balfour Peter is crazy. This I can watch all day, and I think all the other cars are just a little bit of spread out across. Apart from these two guys, I think we have myself at P1, and that's a back car. So I'm gonna back going to out the way. I think I was just paying attention. I'm seeing what's the fight that is going on. So Nerix is still right at the back of that BMW. He's looking for the moment. He's looking for the opportunity to take over Scott, because he knows that he has pace, of course, and Scott is already. He always have pace, Scott. But I think at this very moment, except for that one mistake, Nerix would be ahead. But Nerix couldn't pull a gap, so that's why he's back at 3, because he couldn't pull a gap to compensate for that mistake. Here we go again. Into the chicane. Still not enough. The gap is not enough to make a move. Once again, this is deja vu. These two are back at it again. And is it gonna be the same again? Pretty close right now. Pretty close, but not close enough, I believe. Yeah, not close enough. That's the thing, that BMW, they have so much better straight line speed compared to that. It looks like a lot of speed to get them overtaken. But going with the side draft, he's gonna get really good. Keeps it neat and tidy, Scott. And have any of the battles taking place. I don't think so. There's nothing happening. Oh, Scott goes wide a little bit, touches grass, and have dirty tires right now, and Merrick is going to capitalize that slight mistake of Scott, and he's once again back at this. I mean, he was always at the back of him. Looks to the outside, there's no space. He tucks in again back into his slipstream. This is great fighting. This is great fighting between these two. Where it's gonna take place, I think it's a matter of when that this overtake's gonna come, but look at that. Scott's having great exit of the school, and he's pulling away. From what I can see, Scott is pulling away, but Nerix is in the slipstream. I think he's keeping at the same pace, but he's not gaining a lot due to the lack of speed. But this is a great fight. This is a great fight. It looks to the outside, but nothing's there. No space there. This is gonna go down to the better exit at the chicane. So here we go once again. Back of that BMW Marriott. Is he gonna go outside again? Is he gonna go defensive spot? No. Defensive. I don't think that there was enough gap for Scott to go defensive. If he had, looks to the outside Marriott. There's no space and no pace get through that line, but he's sticking to a wider line there. A bit. Taking the inside line, goes to the inside and get the move done. Nerix once again waits for that opportune moment where Scott goes a little bit wide. But carrying too much speed, Nerix goes to the outside a little bit of that curve, but he keeps that position. Don't forget that Nerix have 3 lap advantage under his tires, on his tires, or I don't know whatever. But these two guys are battling really hard for a great amount of laps, and the rest of the field is pretty spread across. But these two guys are still close. That is raging on. He's pretty fast. Not I think that he's pretty fast, he's pretty fast. And then he's right at the back of that Porsche again, but I think Nerix had got a little bit of a gap. Yeah, that's a great exit, and he moves away a little bit there. Into the chicane. There you go, and keeps it neat and tidy. Scott and Nerix. I think Nerix got the better exit out there. They help of better tires. He pulled the gap there. You can see on the minimap. I can clearly see that they are pulling away. Nerix is pulling away from Scott. Is that the fight there? Oh, somebody has spun. Oh, that's banned. Let's look at that. Oh, he goes into the braking marker. Not the braking marker. 150 meter board. Oh, he goes wide. Oh, that's a really unfortunate moment, because once you hit that light and stuff, you make any of the adjustments there, it's not going to help you. It's just gonna keeping you going sideways or lock your tires or something like that. There are 2 cars close to each other. Oh, that's the Lexus 4 and 5. Look at that. Siki definitely has fresher tires. Siki hit it at lap number 16. Oh, goes wide there. Goes into the glass. Now he has dirty tires. He's not gonna get a better pair at the hairpin. From that, do we have? Okay, Dave is on P9. Dave, you can see like at lap number 17, is that the lap that he beat it? I don't know, I'm not sure, because excuse me. Yeah, they've always had. Hold on, who's this? Who's this? I want to see who's this. This is BB Duck. Okay, okay, okay. That's lap card. Yeah, BB Duck and myself. That's a card getting lap. I thought that there's gonna be a battle, but this is Vance and this is Dave. So, like I said, yeah, Dave. He's the reigning champion from the manufacturer. Sorry, from season one. Season one was a good season. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, he had different choices of cars as well. Because I remember he used like a GTR, and for the most part he used a BMW because he personally races with the BMW Orange Falcon, goes into the pits and flips on hard tires. Is that the strategy? Is that a part of the strategy that when soft tires first, then the tires afterwards maybe? He will go into the medium tires next. Through the chicane goes Dave, and we don't have any closer patterns right now. Going on the track, and I believe this is for this is a lap card. But I remember that was keeping up with me throughout a couple of laps. That is pretty good to see. So anyway, so talking about Dave, Dave always had pretty good pace, and he was always like minimum of 30 to 40 seconds ahead of the pack. I mean, the second position. He's definitely in the middle of, I think, driver rating B or something like that. Somewhere in the middle, or maybe in the lower A's, I believe. But this is a bad race that I've seen for the first time. He's having a bad race on all the races that we have together. Goes wide again. He's not having this at all. This is pretty bad. Goes spinning once again because of the dirty tires. Oh man, this is gonna be pretty bad. And he quit the race. Okay, I think this. Okay, what is happening here? What's the camera doing? Yeah, so that could be frustration because there's I don't know. He never had any of the gear issues or anything, but he's just getting used to the game because it's been a long time, and from the last season, because I was not present for the last couple of races of the season. I committed to this season completely, but I was still absolutely no driver. So he was not there for 5 rounds. He showed up on 6th round, and I think now he's struggling. I think he'll get back. He'll get back to it. Because I don't remember Dave making that much of a mistakes. So that's pretty bad for him, because he always ran consistent race, and that consistent race with a perfect execution of the strategy. He was pretty consistent, and he's the driver that I always chased. The gap is not even close, because every time I get close to him, I make a mistake, and then I lose off the track. Because I'm the one who's making the mistake under pressure. It's not him making the mistake under pressure, because he's always consistent, and I'm like whenever I get close to him. It's not that there were many instances that I got close to him. Not at all. No. Maybe one race that I got close to him. I mean, he just outpaces us, out qualify us, and then it's the bear strategy, and I don't know. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad what happens. What happened to him? I think probably he got frustrated, I believe, so, and he left the race, because I'm not sure what else that I can see there. He kept spinning his book. He keeps going wide and stuff. And this guy right here, talking about the pace, this guy right here from B8 to B2, then I'm not sure the gap that we have because I just went past the SS and then he just entering the SSM. But he by excuse me by looking at the difference, the time difference between me and him, he's running a stock setup and I'm running with a little bit of a customized. Mine is almost the stock setup, but it's a bit customized. I think I felt really comfortable with him. I think that's the difference, the base difference. Because like I have like a little bit of a stiffer anti-roll bars compared to the default setting. Maybe that would be the base difference. You never know. I think, but this guy right here, he's a guy to look out for. He has great base, and then I think he can be a race winner, of course. 100% he can be a race winner because he has that base. So and we don't have much fights taking place. These are most of the time. Oh, we have a little bit of a fight for P7 between Grandy and hold on, Grandy. It's no parents and Messi. We have a fight with Messi goes wide, and now he has dirty tires. He has to be very slow. And then the exit as well. So these three guys are running close here. So this is something to watch. Excuse me, for us. So Pants and Grant and Pants get a, I think, really poor exit there. I can see Grant is it's a really poor exit at the hairpin, but yeah, Mosi is giving up, and I think he'll go for the place. I believe so. But it's not too shabby. I think Pants running 18 laps and mediums, and maybe he knows how to manage the guys. I mean, out of all the guys that I know, Scott is the one person that knows how to manage the tires. We have proven it time and time again for us that this is how you manage your tires. This is how you run lower amount of stints. And hold on, here we go. This is getting closer. This is getting closer than ever. As he advances, as he goes to the inside, he takes an inside line and then back into the slipstream. Is he gonna get this move done? Pants, not even defending Pants on the outside line, but yeah, he keeps the speed and he gets the better exit. I think Messi does not have the better exit or better speed at the corner because he's already in the inside line. I believe he has to brake a little bit more to get the turn done, from what I know. This is a lap bar, of course. Oh, that is having a little bit of a little bit of slide. But this is the fight that we have right now. Because up here, this is a lap bar. Yeah, so Orange Falcon did not have a great race. Maybe he'll bounce back. And the next one. So myself goes into the pits, and I believe Larry is also gonna follow me into the pits. So he's on the same strategy as me. And then where's my teammate? I look at my teammate is on B4, okay, and he's on the same strategy as well. So Brent and Messi, they're ready. They are still at it. And then let me see how Larry's refilling is, because I think we are on the same strategy. So I refilled up to 78% of the tank. Let's see how Larry is gonna do. Is he gonna refill the same amount for the 15 laps, or is he gonna refill 100? Because I myself did the same mistake. I mean, when I joined, because I don't know, I just go for it. Oh, he goes for 76. That's pretty good. I think 78. I went for 78. He went for one lap lower because of Porsche. Porsche is pretty good at the F1 save. Because if you like, I had that experience. Oh, hold on a minute. Messi goes for it. And I was not aware. I was just focusing on the strategy. Hold on, where did that happen? Is it on the exit? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, exit of the chicken. He get the better exit, and he goes for the move. Goes to the inside, gets the move done. And we have sorry, narrates on 4, rank 5, not that close. Excuse me. So once again, these two are fighting for the position. Once again, I think, yeah, as of right now, Scott has all the dice. Once again, I cannot remember what's the lap that he beat him, but Narix just came out from the pit, so he's having fresher rubber on the car. So he's gonna have a better race compared to Scott, and we have a blue flag. Maybe that's for orange marking because he's gonna. I think I believe that he got lapped by Scott. That's why I think so. So Narix and Scott once again. I think these two had a great race, and CG goes to the pits at lap number 31. So one lap after us. So she should have going into the pits at lap number 31. This is one lap less than we ran 16 in the opening stint, and then he's now running 15 seconds. It's planned there, but these two we cannot do that. How they gonna fight? We'll take a break. We'll be back. Okay, I'm back to the wheel of the footage. Where do we go? Still we are fighting. Still the Nerds and Scott is fighting for the points. I think Nerds is gaining I believe so. The factory tires. What do we have here? Hold on. Oh, we have Siggy and Vance as well in a bit of a fight. That is much closer. And then we have Timo and Wussy. Oh, Vance get over. What happened there? How does that happen? Let me see. What happens to Vance? Vance goes outside, completely out of the track. It's a pretty easy overtake for Siggy. And Siggy goes to 4. And then we have an Erics and that's still at it. And then what happened here? I'm not quite sure. I think Timo was on P6 before as well. So I'm missing all the fights because of these two right here, because these two are back, really. And then, well, these two right here, that is Siggy, and then comes Vance, but I don't think Vance has. But it's a Supra. Cannot say that he doesn't have the space, but that he doesn't have the base, because I was about to say that Vance doesn't have the base to go with Siggy, but I know that Siggy is a fast driver right now. I mean, he's the most improved driver. He's pretty crazy fast. And then we have Vance. Of course, in a Supra is a crazy good car. I mean, excuse me, it was a meta car for a long time in a quite a different range of tracks. And here's Timo and Lucy at it again, and not again, but I don't think that they have been fighting well. This is what I like. This is what I like about watching the replay. There are so many fights are happening, and then I don't see it all, but I get to see it now and then. Yeah. So I shared on my YouTube channel whether people watch it or not. I'm not sure because I was not consistently streaming and then different days as well. So it's these kind of things are lots less watched. But yeah, this is pretty great. This is pretty great watching all these replays. And these two, where are these two? I think Scott is maintaining a decent gap here. Nerix, but the Nerix is all. Oh no, he closed them. Like closed him once again. But I don't think he has enough gap. But there's so much fighting going on. This is on Timo. But we have Nerix and Scott here. Scott goes wide at turn 1 and goes Nerix. No, that's a mistake. What happened there? Mistake, but I don't think there was any contact. But I think he just missed the brake marker. Could be the old tires. No, it doesn't help. But he keeps it on the track, manages it perfectly. That's a great recovery from Scott. But he now has 30 tires. Oh no, he was looking for an inside send, but he does not have enough space. To get it done, but now as a result he's gonna drop back a little bit because he had to brake to keep the car from hitting Nerix. Let's go back to Timo. I think Timo made an own thing. That is great to see because Porsches are making a good comeback. And not good comeback. I mean, we've been leading the race. I mean, it's really great to see that Porsche's moving up ahead, and well, of course, I'm a little biased towards Porsche's because that's what I do. But we've been leading the championship, but not by much because the Lexus is very crazy fast. And they were consistent, and mostly I believe he's having a tire degradation issue. And that is why he's been a little on the back foot. And Timo with the fresher tires, only 5 laps old, and I think he gets the job done. He goes past. Mostly I think we did not see that moment. Excuse me, but I would like to watch that, but I don't know what because I've been focusing on mostly between these two, and they have pulled the crazy gap. Look at the gap. This is a huge gap between these two. I mean, they were back to back, overtaking each other, and they were right back at each other. But I don't know, maybe that off track moment, or not a spin. I don't think it's maybe an off track issue, because tire degradation is crazy. Even me, I've experienced that, because by the end of lap 15, my tires were more than half gone. And at some point, I could feel that the car is not moving. I just don't have the car. So now you have 2 people at the back. Not at the back, but the midfield. That is Messi and City. Those are the 2 closest guys that we have right now. Because now Neres, as you can see, has a huge gap, and so I don't think nothing much is happening at the track. BB Dunk has been shown the blue flag. I think that will be new coming behind. So I was talking about the liveries, and I noticed. Yeah, these are. Yeah, this is so I was talking about the liveries before, and then I got sidetracked because of the battle scene. Because I have to focus on those. I need to watch those battles. But here we go in E3. I think we did not talk about Scott's livery. I think this is the Irish flag. He's Irish or Welsh? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, this is the flag of Wales. It's not Irish. It's not Irish. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I suck at this. But this is the flag of Wales. So he's having the dragon of Wales. He's rocking that pretty much. Nothing much to say. It's a good design. It's a cool dragon. But I hope that's a dragon, because it's a dragon. Yeah, it is a dragon. Yeah. So established. So that is the Welsh dragon, and yeah, he's pretty fast, and he's on the podium position, and then he goes to Merrick's. Derek is having a pretty different livery. He has one side he has the Israel flag, and one side he has the Palestine flag, and then yeah, there's he's written between, so he's whoa, what happened? Sorry about that. That's fine. Just forward it. That's 1 second. So yeah. It's okay, because nothing is happening at the moment, but yeah. So I'm gonna take this movie. Anyway, so yeah, so he was just he's between these 2, Israel and Palestine. total intelligence achievement. But yeah, that's basically it's given. Excuse me, my coffee back because I've been talking too much. So that's basically it. And then when it comes to my livery, anybody who watches things knows about Roxy. Once in a while, it pops up on some tracks of the calendar, and yeah, it's the same version of Rexy, but it's purple. So the Rexy pretty was always, already taken by Demo, so I had no other option other than to go with the Rexy. So yeah, I went with that, and even though I have the US flag, because you can see that in my car there's a small Sri Lankan flag as well. Excuse me. Yeah, because I'm Sri Lankan, so we don't have a PlayStation store, so we have to settle down with another country's PlayStation store, and so that's why I had to go with the US PlayStation store, and here yeah, with the Roxy livery and a couple of EnduroXperience logos and my fast one as beforehand, and then the number, my racing number. Then you can see there's a change of atmosphere. There are clouds coming in, and there's a little bit of a haze or fog or something. Yeah, because we're gonna have a little bit of the weather in the race. Pretty interesting. And we are at the lap 39, and I think we ran 58 laps. So this is 1 hour 20 minutes into the race. There's nothing much happening, and then there is comfortably at P2. And oh my God, there's a huge gap, of course, which I'm really happy. As of right now, and goes back to P3, and is now in a podium position. I think because he was at P4 and he took that P4 from Mussy, and Mussy and people, you can see they are stable colors to each other, not that far from each other. And I believe that's how they like it. Yeah, but yeah, jokes aside, because Scott went into the pits, and I'm not sure what kind of tires that he came out with right now. So I believe for us, we still have one more pit stop to make, but there's weather, of course. Weather in play. We need to take care of that as well, but be aware of the weather. Okay. Nothing much happening. I mean, it's pretty much slowed down. I mean, the action has slowed down, and Scott is out of the pits, P5, and he's running after Messi, and I believe he was about to another pit stop. And excuse me. Yeah, my constant chatting doesn't help the buffer as well. Timo, Messi, these three are running close to each other, but not so close. But I think Frankie and Bradley and Scott are pretty close to each other, but and then there's Messi and Timo. But I think, yeah, Scott has tires, of course, fresh tires. He just came out from the pits, so he should be fast. Okay, we can see the wipers goes on, and I think, oh, there's a bit of a rain. Yep, a bit of a rain. You can see. Is it throughout the track? Let's see. Yeah, it seems like it is throughout the track. Here, it's not so much. No, it's not. Yeah, it's at the hairpin, and then not much at the spoon. But yeah, it was a small one, and around I think now it is all around the track. it is there. It's so much. It's a huge ring. Yeah, but it's thrown now. If you can see the writer, not working anymore, but the headlight goes on. It goes off, I think. Oh no, the headlights of my car has gone on, but the headlights of Merrick's is not. I'm not sure why is that, but let's see when it comes into the straight. Okay, goes headlights on, and then follows. This is a great sight to see. P1, P2, P3, all of them are Porsches. This is something you'd love to see, and the times are getting slower as well as the range fell a bit, but I don't think that it's I don't remember it's been falling for a long time. It was just a short run, so but the fog is there and the visibility is not that much affected by. Anyway, Scott takes place from Musi because Musi in the pits, obviously, and goes into P4. Ratty takes another place. Ratty also takes a place and goes into P5. And then pans around at the chicane, and I can see that Musi have not started refueling. Just now he has started refueling, but I think it's gonna be a close one. How much of his percentage of flow? No, but I think Pants is on the clear, and Musi goes into 100% of flow. I'm not really sure. What is the strategy there? Yeah, the track is a little bit. There was a little bit of noise. I mean, a little bit of water in the track, but no standing water or anything. I mean, it dried up pretty fast. That's all. So this is a lap car. Is bands. So I think somebody else leave the race. I'm not sure. Let me see the results sheet. I cannot remember because we had 11 at the beginning and then one left. I'm not sure actually. One left and it became 10. And now it became 8. I think. Oh no! I think BB Duck as well left the race. So it is BB Duck and Dave that I'm 100% sure left the race, but I don't know who else left the race. Excuse me. I'm actually trying to remember who left the race for Dave and that because I don't know if that is the race is too long. But Orange Falcon is here. Yeah, glad to see that one of these new guys are sticking around for a long endurance race. Okay, then P3. This is a fully podium right now, but Scott is. I think Scott already made a pit stop, and apparently I'm not really sure, but we do have a pit stop again, and I believe there was another spot of clouds were moving in, rain clouds were moving in. to our place over the track, but it was not that big. I'm not sure if I did if I did the correct move or the wrong move, because I went into the chat. So went to the chat, not the chat. I went into the pits regardless of that spot, but because it was light blue meaning it's not gonna rain. It's not gonna rain. It's like maybe a haze and then a little bit of a sprinkle, maybe, but it's not gonna make the track wet or anything. So say that the blue and the green patches, those are the ones that we have to look for. I think the green is like light rain, and blue is like heaviest rain, either way, vice versa. So I don't know. I think lap 45, that's where we had our pits. So we had to take the pit stop. But anyway, let's talk about the lead, because it's already 1.5 minutes. It's only 1.5 hour into the race. Yeah, 1.5 hour into the race, and so the race league is EnduroXperience. It's let me just spell it out for you. If anybody is watching this long into the race, I'm pretty sure nobody will look into this much of a long video. So it is spelled EnduroX, then the rest of it as the experience. So it's not EX experience, it's just X. So I will be linking the Discord and Facebook, because we have a Facebook very active. We have a Discord that is also very active. And we have various schedules. We prefer that we watch the Discord rather than Discord. Rather than the Facebook. Because Discord has those calendar that notifies you whenever the race starts and all of that. So it's good that you guys can be on Discord, because that will be more good. And so on. So this is a week mostly for the casual players. What is you guys? Approximately this is Sparta and Grantic. Let's look at them for a little bit. But I will keep an eye on it while I show you my feeling. Until he goes into the pits, because we don't have much happening. But let me just be on the safe side. Let's look at Scott. Let's look at Scott. Jason Garza. So we've down to 8 cars right now. I mean, it is endurance. Dave, I believe, so he got frustrated with his race and he left. And Dark, I believe I heard him saying that it's for him. Oh no, Orange Falcon was playing with the idiots. I mean, the race is not, the rain is not that huge. I mean, unless otherwise that the meter fills 1/3. There is a rain meter that shows that how much water on the track. Unless otherwise that you have that filled up thirds or more, you're not going to be intermediates, because you're gonna get really slow and your tires gonna heat up, and then you can have unnecessary degradation. You don't have enough speed. This part of the track is pretty slippery. I remember that it's true. Anyway, how you can see there was a people in the back of going this speed, but these cars are very close to the level. So you just need a lot more skill compared to bullshit, I think, to keep it on the track. Yeah, so this league is for the most part, it's for the casual races. Because most of us are in the lower league or the highest still never won. But like I said, we do have multiple A-grade races, and there is one actually rated E because he never raced online, so his rating is E. But he's pretty fast. He's pretty fast. You can see that he does not belong in E, or he does not belong in C. I think he belongs in the upper groups. But yeah, so there's that. But we have faster drivers as well. But to keep everybody from being frustrated because of other people having better grades, outpace bikes here, we have come up with a division where some people, like faster guys, will be in the pro division, and average guys will be in the pro AM division, can fight each other. And then, excuse me, yeah, and the lower rated drivers of the skill bracket will be in the amateur division. So yeah, let's look at this right here, because Marriott goes past me in the pits, or does it, or because I come out of the pits very quick, because I here at 45, I pitted at lap 45 because I was expecting another 11 or 12 laps, but it looks into the inside and the outside. But now I'm in a fresher tire, but these are old tires, and the rhythm is not favoring me as well. But he was pretty much at the back of the car, but I think I'm putting a gap. Excuse me, I'm not sure if I'm pulling a big gap right here, but if you look at the minimap, you can see that I'm pulling a gap, because now, even though my tires are old, these tires are old, these tires are 16 laps old as of right now, because he did not be with me. He was running the same strategy. I think he believe that he stayed out because of the rain power, but I saw that there were no huge patches on that line, so I just go for it rather than just running longer, because otherwise I could have also made at least one lap, so I can't confirm whether it's going to rain or not for the red tires. But his tires were old, and then yeah, so I believe, yeah, that's why the exit that I'm getting was pretty good because of the fresher tires. So apart from that, I think the biggest difference, we don't have much difference in the pace when it comes to Merrick's, and we were having similar pace, and I believe so now that is coming into the pits, and then our gap goes back to normal, and then let's watch us learn here. Squad, I think they are closer than ever. Who comes close? Granty, not that much though. So in the meantime, let's talk about the league. No, this is close. This is crazy close. Granting on the outside, Scott on the inside. But Quiet doesn't have the pace, I believe, to get past Scott there. So Scott keeps the place easily, and you can see the clouds are clearing a little bit, and there is a bit of sunshine on the track. On goes wide Grandy. I think he lost the steering wheel or something, because he mentioned that he had three or so disconnects, and this is very unfortunate. this is very unfortunate. It was a close battle until that point, and then look at that. The squad pulled away a huge gap right there. So, but Narius comes out beating because he has pulled a good gap to squad, and yeah, I stays on P1. So that's the grid right now, and my teammate has dropped P6. But I believe he has another place or two that he can take, because I don't believe everybody else in front of him. It's better than him. So yeah, I don't think they're better. Musi comes back. Musi comes behind Timo, and the gap is not that close, but I think Timo is putting pressure tires. I think Musi, I'm not sure he did laugh, of course. Sorry, he did win. He did win, and I cannot see that on the timer or what. But let me just check the timer. Okay, I think lap 41 is the exit lap. The in lap was lap 40, exit 32, and he's having okay pace, but I think he's struggling with the tire implication. And Timo P6, and great to see that, but I think he's gonna gain a bit more positions here because he's running close to Frankie and Vance are not far ahead against the ground. So after the spin, I believe Hans also overtook him. I think after the spin, so Hans is really quick as well. I think he started somewhere at the back. I need to find out DNF. So far it was Doug and Dave. They were not having. Doug, I'm not sure. But he's the new person, but he was a good lap. So 2 hour race. I think Dave left. So out of the first person. So they knew that any big problem prior to that. He's a very quiet guy. He doesn't joke about it. So we don't know much. Anyway. Excuse me. So Scott is running at P3, but I think this is his final. This will be his final step. It's lap 39, because I remember he's telling he's gonna beat. Sorry, he said that he won 3 stints on medium. So I think hard can last for 17 laps. There's no doubt about that. Medium can go for 15 laps. Hard will definitely go for more than 20 laps. So there's no doubt about that. I think we went around. No, he's struggling a little bit, even though his hard tires are there. Lap number 40 right now, 1 hour 41 minutes. We are in place, so at 90 minutes. More to go. And yeah, 49 lap started by Scott. Let's go back to my teammate who's watching for a bit. So like I said, the league is open for everybody. Fast riders, slow drivers, trains, it doesn't matter. But everybody is welcome, because as of right now we don't have conditions if they're effective or active, whatever. That is, but we already made the plans. We are already in the admin team is already in the process. We are keeping each of them. Depending on that, maybe like we can. The plan is to like do trial. That's something. So especially it's not finance or anything, but especially after the time trial where you can get qualified YouTubers. So slotted into a division You can see Timo is focusing on Grant here. It's pretty close. I can see that exit from Timo right there. That he's on the street. That BMW is wasn't about to right behind. Timo not exactly right behind, but there's a gap. But Timo had Timo's had great days right now. Even good days, consistent days. Time has gone slow. You can see that he was at the slow six and all that. That is, I believe, so because of the rain. But I'm expecting like to see the last 10 minutes and to go force. And are they gonna work side by side here? Yes, they are. Like side by side. Timo goes past BMW. Grant was taken over by Timo. That is a great move. Goes to the outside, I think, keeps the place. Grant tried to defend, but the side traffic, gets ahead. Gets B5. So this is a great result, and Grant goes for pits. Okay, so we can go after the fight, but you have to fight pace. And then you can see that Timo is back on the dual force. That's why he has lack of pace to get from the rain. Exactly. Kind of a bit of people, but I found out. But Timo's back into P5, and then now the grid is myself merits spot and Timo is man on his track. Then it's do we not have City right now? Oh, that's it. That's it. I think City also hold quits. I believe so because of his speed did not work. I think that's really happening. Like doing this kind of thing. 3 years. That's good. So back into talking about the league, that even though you are like, let's say you are after doing all that, Lobbies, don't be discouraged from the league because we will soon have your divisions in the league. Just have to remember that even myself using in a lower league because I did not raise that much after doing it. Even myself gets humbled at times. Even the last race was actually humbled me very much. Humbled me and put me down onto the earth. That's saying that even though you have a couple of wins, I'm having the pace because it brings so much different. You have to, keep racing, improve its time, and learn each and every road. And then, even though you are in the lower category, there is one. I mean, even for us, we have 8 drivers as well, whenever they show up. Let's say 3 drivers from the top. Yeah, they are going to win the whole thing. Imagine if they were consistent and ending the races and not having the wins, so you just have to just live for that. That goes with it because there's nothing much we can do. And hold on here, the gap moved down. Because we had a moment, we had a proper spin at lap number 51. I'm not gonna rewind all the way because that's gonna but anyway, yeah, let's show everybody how I also get screwed up. This is not it. This is not it. This is it. This is it. This is it. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna go back to lap number 52 as soon as I show you this. I run a little bit wide. No, I don't. But I think I exited a little bit. Yeah, I go to the curb, and there I go, get some damage to the back of my car. And I think what happens is that I was pushing on that lap. I was absolutely pushing on that lap a lot. So let's go back to Steven. Steven is chasing cars. Okay. So like I said, I mean, gets even with this video. I'll be making a lot of mistakes. I know that the rookie is paying something, but I was confident that after like a couple of days that I could keep it up. But I think what happened was I was happy by reports. You can see like the 215 that is bad, but I was 2 or 3 gets out at that time, so I really improved again throughout that season. And maybe push myself to go once because I want to keep the fastest lap. I know at the end of the race, now as of right now, you can see the gap between Mussy and Granby. It's not that big, but it's big. But at one point, I believe so that I know that at one point it's even soft tires and even fastest lap. Which is the point to try with the fast lap. So I was pushing hard there to make the mistake to pay the price. No fast lap for me at the end of the race, but that is fine because it is well deserved by Messi, and he saw the gap behind him, so props to him. But anyway, he's running at P5 and this is fine. Before they're pretty close to each other throughout the race, I believe. But Bounce is running a great race. So, and then, Timo's not having. Well, Bounce goes to the pits. Here we go. That's the only thing done before. Bounce goes backwards. I'm not sure if that 30% was enough or not enough to get him through the race. That was, we ran 58 laps. I ran 58 laps. I think me and you myself and a couple of the other guys ran 8 laps. But some of them, mostly on hard tires. Okay, that's, I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure. I think even with the hard tires, the hard tires essentially. No, I think he went with the soft tire. I think he went with the soft tire. And Timo gets before almost there at the podium, but the gap between excuse me. The gap between Scott and Timo is very huge. So Gravity, I think what's the point process that Messi drops one race to Gravity, and then he goes into the soft tire to get the fastest lap. I mean, I'm not sure what's the score difference between some of the check. Okay, so Messi finished. I'm not really sure. Messi finished 7, I believe. So he gets 4 points. Orange Falcon gets 3 points. Okay, so that is easy. So he gets 4 points. Fastest lap with 5 points. So the same amount of points goes into yeah, 90 and same on points of rent. But then he gets that by with the fastest lap. I didn't understand that, but I think maybe he was struggling with the tires. But he thought that the guy is gonna get him. Then that is ideal because I understand that. I totally get that. Because if you are actually if you are struggling with the tires and you see that guy is gaining on you, that there is no point that you're holding to that position, then you pit and then lose one position granted and then it's 5 points. I get it. For me, I think it's like it's impressive. It's 4 points. And then what about I go into soft points? We don't have much time to waste anymore. Then I guess we'll take the fastest lap. If we can fastest lap, I get 1 point and then we are equal. It's 4 points and yeah, it's 4 points and ball goes wide through, but keeps it under control. Those like the Sanford did very good job there, keeping it on the track, and it's good to see. And yeah, so I think it makes sense if you are catching up. It makes sense to go to the big set. Now with software fine. Yeah, but you get the points, you get 5 points, but so am I, because I have 4 points and then I get the fast. So I have one, yeah. I have same amount of points in this situation. So it's getting a little bit of foggy again, but it's not sure. The race was only about 15 laps, so that's not wrong for us anyway. So the grid right now, I think this is the finishing grid as well. Myself in the lead, and then excuse me. Excuse me. Myself in the lead, and starting the 56th lap, and NERIX, a great race for this guy right here because he started at B8 and then he climbed all the way up to B2. That is a great race, getting a podium there in his first race, showing great pace, and I think the difference of myself and him is the setup. I think so, because I believe that if we have the same setup, he'll be fast. But then there is Scott, the man of consistency, the whisperer of tires, the chaser of toes, on B3. That again, Scott. And then we have Tim on B5, great race for him as well. He started at B6 or something, as I remember. And then a couple of places there with the great consistency, as you can see. If you look at his times, he's on Euro 4s and now dropping into Euro 5s, I believe so, because of the tires. And so, but still great consistency right there. And yeah, with the combination of setup strategy, consistency, and the pace, of course, gets him before. And we have Pants, who had a great race, started in the back, and then had B5. That is a great race for him. And then Granty with the 3 also disconnects to his really bad luck. That is, he was having a bad race there, and with all the inconsistencies of his drive. I think he's gonna get it sorted, or either he's gonna change it. Once he gets the fastest time, 2:02.019. Yeah, that's on the soft compound. He gets the fastest lap. I believe 1 or 2 laps to go. Goes into the pits again because he had one more. Orange Falcon is still at school while he's at the pit, so gets another set of fresh rubber. Try it again. And then yeah, so was he at B7? He was struggling a lot with the tires, and So that is what he told us. So yeah, it was pretty tough, and when you have that guy big, because you saw that he pitted at lap 13 on the first run when he had to make a early pit stop, and of course he had a couple of instances I think where he ran wide, but yeah, but. But he stayed up until the end. But I mean, that is what matters the most. And I know that he would have stayed till the end if it was not for his wheel. I mean, his wheel, I believe, so stopped working at all that he doesn't have any sort of response from the wheel. And I know that otherwise, Sigi would have stayed till the end. And then we have Orange Falcon. Great respect for this guy. Got a lap, but he's still there. This is what we want. And even if I get lap in the race, I will still finish the race because that is what matters. And then we are so generous when it comes to points in our league. Orange Falcon gets 3 points. It is still good enough finish. I think he gets 3 points, P8, and then P9 gets points, and then P10 gets 1 point. So up to P10, yeah, you are in the points. So why leave? I mean, for the most part, this is the maximum number of people we had in the endurance lobby. As I remember, that is 11 people. So it was only one person. It was gonna goes out a little bit there, Orange Falcon, but he keeps it, gets back into the track safely. Good stuff from him. That's the sportsmanship. To see staying until the end of the race doesn't matter. You participate, you learn, and you improve with the lessons you learn. So this is the final lap. I think Marriott's just finished the lap because he couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't go. He could start in lap 58, I believe so. So that is only me. I started at 58. Marriott's finished in second place. Orange Falcon afterwards because he had been lapped by everybody else in the group. And then we have Scott on P3, finished at P3. And then Timo again at P4. Gonna get the checkered flag now. Great race from Timo. Great points. P2 and P4 and P1 for the Porsche. That's great points. Vance finished the race at P4. Great race for him. Started all the way back. Granted, unfortunate with the disconnections and everything. And yeah, so that's a bit unfortunate, but even with all those things, he didn't finish and managed to finish P6. So that's a great story for him. Unless he gets the fastest lap and finishes P7, and I myself just finished the race at P1, but I think everybody else won. So everybody. Maybe Musi, excuse me, maybe Musi started at 58. I'm not sure um, because Orange Falcon right there was good, good into the checkered flag 50. But I don't know how Musi did that. So anyway, so that's the end of the race. So everybody finished except for Siggy. Unfortunate for him, he had real issues, and Dave, who did not have a great race, spun on the first lap out of the first corner, and then had a bad race and left the race. And then Duck, I think he ran out of time. It was he did not have enough time. So anyway, so that's 3 disconnections, and then is it 3? Yep, that's three disconnections, and eight guys finished, and they are all in the points. Great to see new faces as well. So that is for the race replay of round six of Enduro Experience League, season two, round six, Tokyo Suzuka. And then I have the round five replay as with me as well. Maybe I'll just give it a go and post that as well, the same style, because there will be so many fights that took place between the races that I have not seen. I mean, we had a great race from Scott and Nerix. Great race from Nerix. Started P8, finished P2. And yeah, so that's it for this one. And I hope everybody enjoyed the race as much as I did. And see you guys in the next one.